Hi there, good morning. Welcome to Vienna, Wien, capital and largest city in Austria. That is the correct time, 11:30 in the morning. Just checked out of my hotel room there that I showed and walked over here, about a 15-minute walk coming from over there. Was just curious to see what books they have here. So Sigmund Freud, a native of Austria, or Österreich, where of course the local language is German, but many people speak English. So today is April 29th, 2024. It is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. That is 21 degrees Celsius. Very, very pleasant, sunny spring day here. So I'm leaving Vienna and Austria. As I discussed in previous videos, I booked a flight from Bratislava, the capital of Slovakia, which is only about an hour away by train. My flight leaves at 6:30 p.m. this evening. I booked a flight from there because it was a whole lot cheaper than a direct flight out of Vienna for some reason. They were really expensive, I guess because I booked it just a couple of days ago. They were looking like they were going to be like $400 to $500. And so this flight from Bratislava direct to Athens, Greece, $193 US, including all taxes and paying for luggage. All right, so here we have the St. Stephen's Cathedral in Stephensplatz, St. Stephen's Square. Just phenomenal. So I showed this in my last video. That was filmed 2 days ago. I was thinking that yesterday I would get out and do a bit more of a proper tour of Vienna, but I was just all backed up with video editing. I ended up editing 3 videos yesterday, so spent the whole day in the room getting the work done, and so I just wanted to show a bit more of Vienna before I head to the train station and catch a train to Bratislava. If I get there with enough time, then I will go into Bratislava and make another video like this, you know, unedited, just walking around showing a bit of the city, but we'll see about that. So looks like Jesus and angel the Jesus story in general, I'm assuming. So this is really the center of the tourist action. If you want to go to the top of the tower, right there, wow, that would be an amazing one, but I am not going to attempt that between being short on time, having my big backpack, etc. This really is a phenomenal square. However, it is quite different from, for example, all of the town squares that I showed in the various towns in the Czech Republic, in that they were all this vast old city. And so it was the main square and cathedral at the center, and then old buildings in every direction, whereas here you can see it is surrounded by a lot of newer buildings right here, something quite modern, kind of futuristic looking, as well as some older ones. Man, it is just absolutely tremendous. Everybody getting their Instagram, Facebook pictures. Cute little sort of motorized rickshaws. Are they even motorized? Oh, there are pedals. Maybe it's partially electric. Look at that sunshine. That is getting me in the mood for Greece. So it was a really tough decision to skip Slovakia. I'm right there. As I discussed previously, I could have gone through Brno in the Czech Republic. Or I could have gone into Slovakia from here, of course, which I'm going to be doing, but from Bratislava, which is the extreme western side of Slovakia, it isn't too far to get across the country on a train to see some of the main sites that I wanted to see. But yeah, I was just feeling ready for the Greece experience. Okay, I'm going to continue the walk and try to find something quite interesting that I saw 2 days ago when I walked this way. Okay, which street was that on? Let's wander down here. We'll see if I have to use the phone, although I have no idea what it's called. I'm sure that it can be found online with some searching, but the hope is to get there without having to do that. And we'll see a little of the back streets of Vienna, the spooky back streets. They're pretty scary. And then I will continue walking that way over to not exactly the Danube, but a canal, a quite wide canal that looks like a substantial river on its own. Okay, I'm hoping that I'm on track to get there up ahead, because it was really a quite unique contraption, and I'm not exactly sure what it even was. Ooh, I think this is it. Yeah, all the people taking pictures. All right. Let's get across the street here. Try not to get run over by definitely a bicycle rickshaw here. Are we there? Boom. So, look at this. It is not... Okay, yes, it is a clock. I wasn't sure if maybe it was a calendar. Yes, it's a very unique style of clock, because XI in Roman numerals is 11. So it's saying it's 1140. Yeah, 1142. And then I guess once it gets to 60, then the 11 goes away, and then it must come from behind the 12. It's a very unique style of clock. Yep, it just moved. I guess 1 minute. Very interesting. Let's take a look at this fountain. Let's check the phone. Does it work? Yep. What do you know? When was the last time that I used a payphone? Man, I cannot think of it. All right. Let's head on back to the touristy pedestrian street up ahead, take that down to the canal. So for those who don't know, who haven't followed my previous videos, I was just in the Czech Republic. Had a very nice 11-day trip. Prague, the Church of Bones, Karlovy Vary, Pilsen, Český Budějovice, Český Krumlov, and then Český, what was it, that barely a town, Villavice, something like that, from my adventures getting here. All right, so here you have the classic tourist pedestrian zone. Restaurant, I guess since 1435. Willkommen, welcome. Yeah, 1435. Astounding. Hello. Hello. Let's look at prices here. It's all in German, probably, yeah, there's an English, here you have English, French, Italian, Spanish, Russian. So, English appetizers, green salad for 640 euros, Greek salad, 1140 euros, main dishes, chicken, 1890, spare ribs, 2090, 2690, fish, 2090. Not bad prices for such a fancy looking restaurant. And so it was a really good trip to the Czech Republic. Was very impressed by the country. Would be absolutely happy to go back and see more. There is much more to see, and there is a part of me that is going to be kind of kicking myself a little bit for have not decided to go into Slovakia when it's just right there. Partly it was just the fact that I found this perfect flight and had to make a decision. Good looking ice cream and waffle desserts. Oh man, choco overload. Apple strudel. And so right up ahead you can see the bridge over the canal. Shakomako, Oriental street food, which is interesting calling it Oriental when it's obviously Middle Eastern. I mean, yes, technically the Middle East is considered Asia, but I don't usually tend to think of the Middle East as Oriental. So here we are, looking out at the more modern part of the city. Let's try to get over and just get a glimpse of the water there. And then I wanted to show one more little area over there, cute little older neighborhood. And an interesting painting on the side of that building. And so then I came to Vienna from Czeski Budojovice by train and bus, as I showed, and then arrived here 2 days ago. This is my second time to Vienna and my fourth time to Austria. I was in Vienna 7 years ago, so I will put the link down below to the videos that I made here that time. It's a little bit of a shame that I didn't get the chance to make a sort of full tour of the city video, but those videos will show a few other places I didn't show in this one. And so this is not the Danube, but it is a canal sort of the Danube, which is much larger, and it is not far away. Vienna is the largest city on the Danube, the 5th largest city in the EU. Of course, London is not in the EU, being in the UK, and so if you were to say the fifth largest city of Europe in general, it would be another city. Alright, come on, green light, here we go. Trying to make this a proper, fully unedited video. One clip, no edits other than the intro. For one thing, that makes my job easier. A lot easier. All right. Bicycles for rent, obviously. Probably need an app. Pizza, kebab, hot dog. So last night I walked down here and got a couple of sausages, bratwurst and something else from one of those places down there. It was 11.80 euros, I remember, for the two. So not, you know, especially cheap, almost 6 euros for a hot dog, but not just your typical hot dog. It was like a big sausage. So I thought this was kind of cool. Oh yeah, and then the painting. Let's take a quick closer look at that. It might actually be a mosaic, not a painting. Yeah, it looks like little tiles. Huh. All right. Let's wander up these stairs. This is looking a lot more old-timey. 1234 to 1984. 750-year anniversary of something. Something smelled quite good there for a second. Sort of smelled like a pretzel. A hot pretzel. Gosser. Looking for, where's the main courses? Soups. 6 euros, house special. Something for 2 people. 50 euros, so 25 euros each. Crispy pig leg for 2 persons. Oh, I see, it's like a multi-course thing, so not bad for 25 euros each. Austria is considerably cheaper than Switzerland, but certainly more expensive than the Czech Republic. All right, well, it is about time to wrap this up and get the journey started to Bratislava. Gotta get over to the train station. I think that I will catch an Uber again, make it quick and easy. And then I will just have to see how much time I have left there, because I remember taking the train there the last time from Vienna 7 years ago, and I remember getting off the train, and I think that it was kind of a ways from the city center, so we'll see. All right. That is going to do it for Vienna. More coming from somewhere. Have a good one. Safe travels.